Hello, everyone. Welcome in. I'm hoping everything works tonight. It was very slapdash getting everything set up. I literally got it all finished like 10 minutes ago, right before I hit go live. Um, I had to work late, and then I had a couple of things I needed to take care of when I got home. So we're starting now. I'll probably still go for like 2 hours at least, but we're going to be trying a new game. We're going to be playing some Exogate Initiative. I've been excited about this one. It's a base management sim where it looks like it's supposed to be based off of Stargate a little bit. So I I'm a huge fan of Stargate, so I've been looking. Oh, good, it's all captured just fine. Yay! And I have a lurker that I want to have up on the screen, so I don't need to see what's on the capture once I've got it running. So anyway, let's just get right to it. Zach, could you please move, buddy? You want to come here? Welcome to our little game. Few words before you travel to deep space from your underground base. Exogate Initiative is a passion project made by a very small team. We were on average two to work on the project full time, even if 24 talented people participated in total from 1 day to 7 years. You may find a few bugs that we missed from our hundreds of hours of testing because we definitely could not imagine all the different ways to play this game. But rest assured that we will do our best to solve them. You can, okay, yeah. That's a really thoughtful note from a dev. We believe in our players' intelligence. Exogate Initiative, you might feel lost at first, but we gave our best to make everything intuitive, especially at the start of the game. And we think it's immensely more satisfying to figure out things than to follow a never-ending tutorial. What's up, Zach? Yeah. Oh, I see. Let's do initiation. We'll do balanced because I think that's probably the way they intended for the game to be experienced. All right, Zach, I need you to either be in my lab or to lie down. Welcome to your first day as Executive Officer, or EXO for short, at the Exogate Initiative. I'm Rudy Cobb, that's two B's, with founder and CEO. I've dedicated my fortune to the research and development of Exogate technology capable of sending people not just across the galaxy, but across the universe. Today, we take our first tentative steps. The world is watching, but stay focused on your goals and we'll succeed together. Build a barracks of a minimum of 20 blocks. That's very cool. Okay. Barracks. Take terrain. Okay, that makes sense. Build a mess of a minimum of 12 blocks with a meal dispenser and a single mess table. Okay, so next we do mess. Place that down. Now that all, now all that warm welcome guff is out of. Now that it should be now that all that warm welcome guff is out of the way. Let's get down to business. Mr. Cobb's purse strings are notoriously loose. Thus, we at the committee are here to ensure space exploration remains profitable. We'll monitor your progress and release funds when you achieve your goals. We'll also provide a monthly grant for the first year until you become, hopefully, self-sufficient. Your next goal? Find life in the universe. A difficult but profitable endeavor. Wouldn't you agree? Okay, so the lab will have 16 blocks. I need biosample containment, find life of science, signs of life. Life of science. Find signs of life on an exoplanet. Collect one biosample. Build one biosample study desk. And study one biosample. Okay, now we have 3 scientists. Star map missions. Plan your exploration of the universe from star map. Connect new sectors to the network. Send teams on missions to new worlds and claim Explored sectors to expand your territory and influence. I wouldn't mind a little more tutorializing, honestly, for this little bit, because like I'm stumbling through it, sure, but it like this could have gone a little bit faster. Okay, now I'm good to go there, and then I can create a mission with the team here. Okay. Start EX1's mission. And that's why I call it Stargate. What's up, Zach? Okay, I'm fine with this being our Thursday games because our Thursday game for a little bit. Although I don't think it's very long to do this. And once we finish this, I'll probably keep it on the roster as like, hey, I need to do something in the game, or do something that like can be interactive. Because we can also name things. I could put that as an incentive for stuff for Extra Life. XO, it's petite. We stepped through the gate for the first time back there after a moment of dizziness. I was suddenly standing on the surface of planet IV 770. I mean, 4770 is what I would want to say, but whatever. Thank God you're alive. Amen to that. And I can't believe it. There's life here. This place is teeming with plant life, not to mention the moons in the sky. Friendly plant life, I hope. Affirmative, not a triffid in sight. I'd better think of something memorable to say quickly. I had a line prepared, but this is too much. I've forgotten it. Stay calm, Nicholas. You're only being watched on every screen. Flat, 3D, VR, HG. From Mumbai to the moon. No pressure. I think I'm hyperventilating. Try and relax. Okay. I'm okay. I think I'm good. Thank you for the lurk, Loopy. Hope you're doing well. I can get you a shotty. I don't know what to say. Can I get a steer? Exo? Be yourself. I'll try. Just give me a second to regain my composure. All right. Deep breath. Take your time. IV 770 is a long way from France where I grew up, but I know all my friends and family are watching back home. And to them, I just want to say thank you, and I'll see you soon. Nicely done. Those words will go down in history. Thank you, XO. That was even more nerve-wracking than stepping through the gate. Good idea. We're spoiled for choice. There's a kind of grass right here at our feet. There could be mosses in that cave to the west, and in the south, there's a leafy tree hanging over the cliff edge. Let's start with grass. It's easy. I've got a clipping in the sample jar. The grass is smooth to the touch, almost oily. Great work. Ratings went through the roof. Now we have the sample. We can store it in the in the lab back at base and study it to learn more. Exo, before we sign off, why don't you say a few words to the wider goals of the initiative? Tell the world what you want to accomplish. Science first. Yes, from to learn from the worlds around us and discoveries and knowledge that can help humanity. That about concludes the live stream. Any final words, team leader? Yes, thank you, EXO. Please watch out for more missions from the Exogate initiative in the near future. We plan on to stream as many as possible. We are forging humanity's role in the universe, and we want you to be there with us every step of the way. I think we're fine with just the 3 right now. At the end of each month, you'll receive a financial summary of the state of the initiative, covering income and expenses, as well as information on trending and falling patent topics and recruitment roles for the coming month. We earned money. Regeneration continue. Ah, man. Holy cow, you did it. I knew we'd find life out there, but not this quickly. I watched the stream. Incredible. Those legendary first words on an exoplanet. Just wow. Still, you need to keep the money flowing if you want to keep the committee sweet. Did I mention we can sell patents, develop theories, and by studying samples from missions, then use them to publish patents? Why am I tired? I was so full of energy just like a second ago. Ow, Zag, please stop. I was trying to get my phone from out from under you. Okay. Oh, I need to probably just expand it, I guess. Sorry, I've got alert going. Um, Scientists can collect biosamples during mission to science destinations on return. And on return expeditions, each sample is stored in the bio. Okay. Okay. Uh, Regeneration is up. Here's my water. Generators. Okay, cool. I like this little lift thing as well. Your research desk in a laboratory to study and unlock new technologies. All right. Desk will be built. That will let me do research. Which will let me start improving things. Okay. Regeneration is trending still. Food source, not so much. Must unlock the operations room to set up a scientific expedition to this planet. Okay. Artifacts are relics of alien races when your teams can bring back from which your teams can bring back from certain missions and store in the library. Each artifact is of a specific type, which can only be recovered by a gator of a matching type. For example, scientists can recover an artifact of scientists. Collect all artifacts of a specific type to unlock unique passive bonus. Ah. Okay, bye, Zach. Okay, so now we're sending out 2 teams. We can potentially get the rest of these going, and we could potentially get this all in one go after they're done with their stuff out there. I can't do research yet. Okay. No, they're going to be done soon. They'll be a little bit. Each experience point earned by a gator is associated with one of their attributes: body, mind, strength, perception, etc. Whenever they level up, one or more points are added to the attributes that they gain the most experience in during their last level. Ow, ow, ow. Ow, ow, ow. Do you want to come up? Yeah? Come on up. Okay, then stay down. Okay, then come up. Come on up. Okay, you want to stay down. Okay, then come on up. Good boy. Yeah? Okay, I think I need more bio samples.
Now it's a party.
Win it in. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, raiders. How's everyone doing? What were you up to? Let's see. World of Warcraft. I should have guessed. It is a Thursday. How was it? What were you up to? Were you raiding? For those of you who don't know, I'm Necrometer, a variety streamer on... Sorry, I'm a little distracted. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch. I stream a variety of games from narrative to difficult to just kind of interesting, thematic-wise. Raid Night got 2 more bosses on heroic difficulty down. Hell yeah, we love Prague. And I'm also raising money for Extra Life here on Twitch as part of the Sus Squad, part of the team that when it is on. Currently, we're at $25. I'm hoping to hit $250 for our first milestone, where I'll play Subnautica with a crowd control mod installed, so people can kind of affect what's going on the stream. Yeah, CC Subnautica. I think it'll be interesting. Time to summon a Levi. Please don't. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this one. It'll fulfill our objective. It's not the hot subject, but it'll fulfill our objective. Panic to Nest plays a lot of CC games, and they're a lot of fun. Yeah, CC is a lot of entertainment. I just don't do it as often because I also do want to play through games I haven't played through. So there is that. But oh man, is it good? And what's the? There's been talk about integrating for us to be able to do crowd control as part of our Extra Life donor drive page. So I'm hoping at some point that does happen. Oh, Zach just bit me. At some point that does happen. Oh, Zach is biting me. Yeah, right now they do Tiltify, but if you do Tiltify, your donor page or donor drive doesn't get the credit, and I kind of do want to like get the achievements related stuffs. Oops, I need to assign someone. Let's go ahead and assign you. Recently got interested in or addicted to Ixion. If you're looking to try interesting colony sim, Sims are interesting to me, but also not interesting to me depending on what they are. I tend to prefer like base management of this style, but I might look at it, see what it is. I have heard the name. I just haven't seen like what it looks like. Our finances are proceeding adequately, but that could disappear quickly with a well-aimed lawsuit. Far be it from us to tell you how to run the initiative, but our risk assessment shows we are lacking in the health and safety department. You might also consider recruiting a soldier or two as well to help our investors feel more secure. Put it on your radar. Build a med bay of 30 Box. Okay. We're also going to be getting Science Dungeon Keeper vibes from this one. A little bit. This is the game that I'm most familiar with of this archetype is Evil Genius, which is a Sci-fi type setting where you're playing as the evil genius in a spy fiction movie, basically. You're managing the base and all of that. It's a really cool game. I did play through both of them. Okay, but we need to research. We need to research the med bay, don't we? Yeah, we need it just outright. You've played the first one? Okay, so you know the game then. Second one, actually really great. It plays a lot better. They fixed a lot of the things that were kind of eh. They also lost some of the like gritty character that the first game had, but that's also me just having nostalgia for it. Very worth checking out, though. It's actually a very good experience. I have a friend who has sunk so many hours into it after he saw me playing Evil Genius. Start writing. Okay, there's a progress bar here. Another game that I want to play on stream, but the last time I tried playing it, it was so unstable I couldn't actually get it to work, is Ghostmaster. That one's entertaining. Oh, I need to trim Zag's claws. Oh. I need to hire a medic. New recruitment campaign, medic, start campaign. The only negative review you see in the small bit you've looked is every time I play this game, it crashed 0 out of 10. Oh, in Ghostmaster? Yeah, it's not very stable on modern systems right now. There's an attempt or an effort going in to make a like a remaster of it, and there's a spiritual successor. Yeah, it's a game from 2003. It is old as shit. Makes it 23 years old. I played that game in middle school. I know Freelancer. I believe isn't that the space one with some really nice like flight sim aspects to it? I believe is that the one that I'm thinking of? It really fun and had a great. Yeah, I remember hearing very good things about that game. Online multiplayer was essentially just playing the story mode, but with other people. Cool. Love that. Research training room, hire one soldier, launch a mission with a soldier on the team. Do not have enough science points at the moment to start this research. How do I get science points? It's everything you wanted EVE Online to do. Yeah, EVE Online is spreadsheets. I know it's not only spreadsheets, but I have a spreadsheets game, yeah. My IRL friend circle has a story about how someone we know boot up the game, opened up their spreadsheets, started updating their spreadsheets, and didn't notice the game had crashed right after they started up their spreadsheet. Until like an hour later or something like that, I think. Played it for a while and realized you weren't having fun shooting asteroids. That's fair. Ow, Zach. You can lie down, buddy. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah, I love you too. Yeah. Everyone loves you, Zach. Yeah, you're adorable. You wanna come up? Okay, you hop down for a reason. I don't know what that I don't know where your laser pointer is. We can't play unless you go find your laser pointer and let me know where it is. Yeah, it's your job. Your responsibility now. You're the one who knocked it down. No, you're the one who knocked it down. Go find it. Yes and no. I have figured out what he gets riled up over. He has not really calmed down much. Great Tabby loves to pick on your youngest. Oh no. Cats are weird, man. They just have these like, I'm gonna do this attitude about certain things. Let's see. Can I write other patents? Could. Start writing. This game feels a little micromanagey, I'll be honest. Yeah, all cats are jerks. I even call one of my cats a jerk. He's actually the sweetest of your cats. That is actually really funny. Yeah. No, he was I was talking to Ray last night. He was absolutely just attacking me while I was talking. And I was trying to find his laser pointer. I have no idea where it is. Think I need to just have a few ordered so that they can be around and just be better about putting them where he won't knock them around. Yeah. Maybe someone will redeem the treat puzzle for you. Yeah? Would you like that entertainment? A little bit of food enrichment? Yeah? Yeah? Is he saying one of you should do that redeem? No, Zach, don't attack me. Let's see. Let's go ahead. Ow. You have the points for that? Hell yeah, let's go and do it. Got knocked down. Yeah. Okay, you gotta reset it so that you don't have the full list at the easiest time. As you're smart. Well, you actually bully it. You're not doing it smart. No. Go to the bed. Go to the bed. Here's your enrichment. Ow. He is very food motivated. I can't even safely set down a bowl of food without him attacking it and sending it everywhere. Oh, he's learning. Maybe not. He'll eventually get it figured out to the point where like he'll be able to do it way too quickly. Good boy. All right. Okay, so we gotta research the training room still. I don't have the points for it. Yeah, gonna lurk and play some. All right, enjoy Slay the Spire. I do plan on picking that up at some point. I would love to play it with people. We're gonna let him fuss around with that, but I think he's gotten all the treats out. So, thank you for the distraction, Winnie. Okay, so um okay, now we have two things that dispense food, so we'll be good there. We shouldn't run out more than, or we shouldn't run out all at once. And I don't have the research, so we're gonna have to send people out. I can't do scientific expeditions. So I'll just create a mission. What's the matter, Zach? What? There's no more. You got it all. No injured gators. Okay. Okay, I think we get those for free automatically, probably. Okay, I should probably take a break. Since this game isn't probably going to do anything to me too crazy. Well, I could honestly just pause it. Yeah, we'll go ahead and just pause it. I'll be right back. I need to get up and move around so I can have some more energy. All right. Let's keep going. I had to get a snack just to like give my brain something to want to be awake for. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. So this is working. We're waiting on a soldier to be hired. Then we launch a mission with the soldier. Cool. Okay. I'm uneasy seeing soldiers with scientists, but I suppose the committee have a point. Not everything, nor everyone we meet out there might be friendly. Good job with the self. Good job with the self care too. Can't have gators getting God knows what on their faces without them at bay.
Now is the party.
Ray, I need to go close it to tab. There we go. How are you doing? I was lurking, and I actually had the volume on because I could just isolate the browser out. So I have a pretty good idea how stream was going. But did you have fun tonight with Resident Evil 2? For those of you who don't know, Ray is a wonderful charity streamer, variety streamer. Just wonderful. What else to say? I don't know. I'm tired. I don't know. I was doing fine, and then I sat down to stream, and suddenly my energy level just went. But Ray is also part of the Sus Squad along with me and Wenedin, who Ray did earlier. You should check both of them out. They're wonderful people, and they play many interesting games. And both of them just have really awesome, like chill, fun streams to be a part of. Yeah, I'm glad it was good. For those of you who do not know, I am Necrometer, I stream here on Twitch, who also streams to the benefit of Extra Life, as previously mentioned. Yeah, I don't really have a solid intro. I should probably work on that. I've been at this for 5 years. I should have more things going on. Throat was getting sore. Were you doing a lot of screaming? I think you were doing a lot of screaming. No. You can't lie to me. I just said that I had the volume on. You weren't actually yelling that much, as far as I know. Like, I didn't hear your mic drop off, so. It has been unanimously decided. So we're currently playing through Exogate. It's kind of a base management sim. If you're familiar with like Evil Genius 2, Dungeon Keeper, those kinds of games. And we are sending people through this Exogate, which is basically just a Stargate, if you're familiar with that sci-fi franchise, and trying to collect things, samples, and scientific useful things from other planets to bring them back and sell patents based off of them here back on Earth. We have the founder of the technology who's like science just for science sake, and then we have the committee who are like, you got to make a profit. It has been unanimously decided that we cannot simply survey a planet and move on, not when there are countless riches left behind. We urge you to launch new operations and send scientific expeditions back to these worlds. That's what I've been trying to do this whole time. Thank you very much. Leave no stone unturned, EXO, and in turn, you'll find that your finances flow much more freely in the name of science, of course. And so I need to research operations. I don't have the science for operations right now. generate a new patent or 5. No, let's go ahead and hold off on the patents. We're good on money right now. We've actually been turning a decent profit. And I'd like to actually be able to go hard on the I'd like to go hard on the quality of our patents rather than the quantity of our patents. Injury chance 20%. Oh dear. We've sent them on a dangerous mission. Oh well, nothing ventured, nothing gained. Hi, Zach. Are you trying to steal my potato chips? We found a tree here on MX593. It resembles an oak, except it's upside down. The branches and leaves are on the ground, and the roots are up. Trunk and roots are up in the air. Think about one of the branches XO covered in bushy leaves. It was a clean cutting, so I think it will regrow just fine. We can study it later in the lab, but initial impressions are that the leaves draw up the water, which means the roots up there might instead photosynthesize. Incredible. Great. Great finds. See you soon. Awaiting new instructions. Continue your exploration. Duh. Okay, so we're not really making a whole lot of money based off of our patents because the committee is really helping us out, but that's okay. That's okay. I think what we're really going to benefit from is when we actually do get that operations thing going. It's a Stargate. I need 300. Okay. Cool. Why are there so many songs about rainbows? And what's on the other side? Rainbows, visions, but only illusions. Oh. What? Oh, it needs a bed. Yeah, I kind of knew that was coming. Injured gator? Oh no. This looks cute. You might like it. It's kind of up your alley. It's it's a sim game. It's pretty straightforward. It was built by a fairly small team. There's like a total of like I think they said it was like somewhere like high teens, low 20s, I think. Um on average only two people across like 7 years. But I mean, so far it's playing pretty well. I'm liking it. It's interesting. There's enough depth here that I think I could actually play this for a while and enjoy myself. And I'm basically playing through something that's sort of a light tutorial. Uh, okay, cool. Cool. Okay, perfect. So he's actually doing the thing I want him to be doing. And we are getting very close to our science points necessity. I think we need more. Yeah, we need to go do another thing. But we could write some patents. Do medical treatment on a 3. Start writing. That one patent is going to be worth almost as much as we earned off of our patents alone. Zach, I don't understand how you gave me this one. Hi, buddy. What are you doing down there? What are you doing down there? Come on up. Ray wants to say hi. Come on up. He's not coming up. Come on up. Oh, they had frostbite. There you are, buddy. Good boy. Hey. You want to look at the camera? No, you can't have the chips. I know, buddy. Yeah, I understand. No, you can't have the chips. Regeneration is the hot topic, so we'll go ahead and start writing that one. Yeah, I don't think patents do anything for research value. Oh! You bit the hand that feeds. Why you bite the hand that feeds? Oh, poor baby. He's not happy. Yeah. What's wrong? You don't like the hug? You sure? You used to love the hug. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Yes. Okay. Bye. Uh-huh. He's gonna attack me. Okay, but once that mission finishes, we should definitely have the ability to progress this a little further. And that's where I think a lot of the sustainability in this comes from. Oh, we can increase the team size. So we're just kind of stuck waiting for the research to finish now. Probably only have about 30 minutes left in me today. kind of glad this was the game I chose today, though. This is an interesting game. It's one I was looking forward to for a while, so. It's very interesting. I feel I definitely haven't gotten into like the real like challenge or game heavy gameplay aspect of it, but there's a lot of stuff that I'm already familiar with this type of game as well. So we'll see how it goes. Base size seems very limited, so I can't imagine you really need much. Ugh. Sorry for pestering you for the information, but I also wanted to start my start my own stream. I was like, I don't want to leave this undone, or I'm gonna forget to. While we're waiting for all this to run through, I'll be doing those patents just so I have some extra money coming in. But now I understand the interface there, because I wasn't really reading stuff or hovering over, but these are different. So common, uncommon, rare, epic, and legendary. Yeah, epic and legendary, and they're all within their own section of research topics. So actually, the rate at which this is going kind of reminds me of Game Dev Tycoon, where it's a really slow burn at first, and then you're just kind of cooking. I don't have the power for it. Okay. waiting for them to mine out this space because that's what I need them to do. Hey, Wasabi, how's it going? Get you a shout out. There we go. Yeah, of course. Your stream's entertaining. People should absolutely be checking you out. That wasn't the right. I'm an idiot. I wanted this. This is the thing. Cute. Ray has all the cute emotes. Or is that? Are you talking about the one you just used? Hello there. Building resource management type. Basically, yeah. It's a base building sim. Right now we were waiting for some stuff to be done about my need for power here. That's getting fixed now, which means that in here I can build this thing once we get enough power. Your jam? Hell yeah. Oh yeah, you play I've seen you play RimWorld, right? Okay, and then we go out here. This should. They have like no chance of getting injured. It's a very safe planet. They'll be bringing back a whole bunch of samples, I assume. And they're just going to kind of keep going back and forth, I assume. So this is, I'm guessing, where we start getting into the real, like, real heavy make a bunch of money part of the game. I'm assuming. I could be horribly wrong. I want to watch it, but I can't watch it on stream. Can't wait. I can't watch it. Do you think it was a raid train? Oh, the Henlo? Might be. I don't know if I have that one. I don't think I have that one. I have a number of other ones, but I actually need to think about and look into an artist for some of my to get some animated emotes. I'm not just using Felis's run through the automatic animation stuff that Twitch has. Because I'd rather have some like personalized things. So training emote, nice, nice. Oh, Zach, ow. You know what would further scientific process faster than studying mere plant samples? Specimens taken from live animals. Imagine the new theories your scientists could devise to write even more profitable patents. And no, we don't care how cute the alien critters are. Ah, I see. Research specimen study. It's going to be in a lab, isn't it? Love things like oxygen not included, shapes, outworld station. I think I know outworld station. I have oxygen not included, but the last time I tried playing it, it was impossible for me to understand, and I kept having a lot of issues with keeping people alive for longer than 5 hours. I'd always end up with catastrophic base failure. Had to look up so much stuff. Yeah, it's very tricky. It honestly has a lot of the same level of like depth of the game and difficulty of the game as one of the other games. Don't Starve Together. I like it. In theory, I should love playing the game. I just haven't been able to get into it, and I wasn't playing with Looping Queen and Knees when they really started to figure out the game. So, yeah. Okay, we got it set up. We got about 14, 15 minutes left in the night. This is probably going to finish just before that. We'll see if that gives us science points, which if it does give us science points, we're going to be happy about that. And then if it's giving us a bunch of samples as well, that means we are cooking. Because then we'll have a sustainable source of money and resource or science points. And we can start working on getting more teams going for doing that. They didn't bring back anything, did they? No, they did. They did. Okay, cool. So I didn't get science inherently from it, but I got samples. And from the samples, they research it, I get science, and then I get the ability to write patents to make money. Okay. Committee funding will cease in 3 months. Great. Start writing. There's also the issue of the exploration progress. maybe they aren't endlessly. Zag's using my foot as a pillow, and it's kind of cozy and adorable. Don't you notice how I get quiet when there's no one else around? Me and you in awkward silence. Don't you dare look at me that way. That only reminds us of how you don't feel the same. That's what we could do. I think this will work. Can I also just like sell those? Can I not undig? Okay, okay. There we go. What are we getting science from? Okay. I just need 12 more. 12 more science. Which I might have just gotten. They just gotta drop off their samples. Oh, is it because I finished a mission? Nothing of interest was found. Fully claimed. Let's go ahead and set up another scientific expedition, I guess. Validate. Yeah, that'll work. That'll totally work. Spending a lot of money right now, but we need to do so to be able to do other things in this game. So we want to colonize, or we want to explore a lot of these worlds. But... Connect you. EX01 here. We found at least 100 tiny piles of bones. They form a huge rectangle. What kind of bones? Every kind imaginable, from single bones to seemingly complex skeletons. In my opinion, we're looking at a burial ground. Excellent. What are your orders? Identify the species. I'll call when it's done. Understood. Be respectful. Always be respectful. You never know what you're going to cause. Report from PI 376. The research on the bones was fruitful. They belonged to a three-legged animal that lived centuries ago. Moreover, we found another skeleton bigger than the others, but not formed into a pile. Killed them. No sign of violence. It seems the species simply died out. A lack of resources, perhaps a pandemic. Either way, their funerary rites seem to have involved the formation of graves from the bones of the deceased. However, there was no one left to do this for the last survivor. That's a sobering thought. Indeed, I think we need a change of scenery after that. We'll explore somewhere else after the remainder of this mission. All right. Yep. will be lurking. You need a snack? Okay. I might be raiding out before you get back with the snack, but hope you enjoy snack. Actually, I'm going to be done in a couple minutes here. I'm really interested in this game. It's not the most exciting game, but I'm really interested in seeing where this goes. It's clear there was work that was put into it. Create a mission. I love the Marcy emotes. They're so cute. Had I known what I was doing, I probably would have put the specimen lab up here somewhere. Regeneration is the good topic. Okay. Heat resistance is not, but heat resistance is the only thing I have two specimens for at the moment. Scientists can collect specimens during missions to science destinations and on return expeditions. Each specimen is stored in a specimen containment in a laboratory, then studied by the scientists at a specimen study console to earn science points and discover new patent theory per specimen. Specimens yield more science points and higher quality theories than biosamples. Okay. Specimen can. Oh dear. Okay. I underestimated what it was I was going to need to do. What are you doing down there, Zach? Move, 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 move. Move, 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 move. Oh, no. That's my foot. I don't want you playing with my foot. That's what I wanted. Specimen study counts. Okay. All right. I do want to call it now though, because I am very tired. Watch, I'll have energy as soon as we're done with stream. But anyway, let's go ahead and there. Same to you, Wasabi. Thank you for stopping by. Always good to see people swing on by and chat it up. Okay, we have closed that. I have some stuff to work on actually after this, so I might be doing that instead of sleeping. Oh boy. Who is even live right now? We got Hispanic at the Fiero's live. We haven't been over to Fiero. We could also go to Plague Pals. They're playing Sanctum too. I loved the first Sanctum. That's where we'll go actually. Plague Pals. They're another group of extra life streamers. They play a huge variety of games. There's a large variety of people who are part of the team. It's just wonderful. You should all probably be able to enjoy yourselves over there. So anyway. Yeah. Just copy their name instead of typing it because I have a habit of messing up names every now and then. Cool. So, tomorrow I'm hoping we get to play some Space Marine 2, but I'll have to check with my friends about that. Saturday's up in the air. More details to come later. And then Sunday, more Yakuza 2. I'm probably going to have to grind in Yakuza 2 before we can actually progress the story. That's okay. Because a little bit of grind early on, and then we'll be cruising through the rest of the game. So at least that's my theory. Thank you for joining me tonight, everyone. I appreciate it. Zach, you got anything to say? Violence. So be excellent to each other. Be excellent to yourselves. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.